Hey Cancer, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. So I'm doing the love readings part 2 for the last half of August. The love readings part 2 because we had difficulty with them uploading back in July. So let's see what we have. The love readings part 2 for August. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what we have here. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Swords. All right, Cancer. So you're concerned, you're worried. I understand. There's a Tower here as well, so mind you, the Tower looks like it could be okay. So you've walked away. You've walked away from one thing and you're wanting to build on something else. But this is going to take more work than you think it does. All you want is peace and harmony. But there's something underlying here. You could have just come out of a relationship, Cancer. This could be a relationship that you've ended yourself. And you're feeling good, you know, in a good financial position. You could be even financially better off as a result. There's a relationship you're trying to mend. I feel that this is a separate relationship. There's another relationship you're trying to mend. And it may be more difficult than you think it is. I think with the Tower and the 8 of Pentacles, there's going to be a lot of work involved here. It's not going to be as easy as you think. And so with now this could be you leaving an ex and going back to another ex. Or going back to someone who you feel is more suited to you. It looks like this person is more suited to you. It looks like you will move forward as well. But there needs to be some words said first. And I think that might be what you're worried about, Cancer. Because the person you're moving towards could be in a position financially where they're holding on to their finances at the moment. And so there has to be work involved. This could be somebody that you work with. This could be somebody who works for themselves. Could be a fire sign. Could be a Sagittarius. Leo or Aries. Could be an earth sign with fire in their chart as well. But I do feel that there's, you know, you've moved away from something that just didn't serve you, but you're giving to someone else. And it could be a fire sign. Or you could, indeed, a Cancer could have fire in your chart as well. But there needs to be some words said first. Before you guys can move on, there needs to be some words said. Now, with this 9 of Swords as the overall energy, I do feel that you're worried because the situation, you may feel you're losing the grasp. Or you've lost grasp of a situation. Now you've made a choice. And it's understandable. I think that if you make a choice, sometimes, you know, especially if it's been a long time coming, if you've made a decision that you haven't necessarily made for a long time, or you've needed to make it for a long time, once you do, there's always that apprehension of, oh my gosh, I've taken so long, am I still going to be able to manifest what it is that I want? As I said, you know, there's an earth sign in there somewhere, definitely. You could have walked away from an earth sign, or you could have been that Queen of Pentacles energy, Cancer, in order for things to be in order. Okay. Okay, so we have the Emperor. We have the Six of Cups, clarifying the Six of Cups. So there is definitely somebody you are moving towards. Someone you are trying to mend a relationship with. Trying to build something with. And could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign, or you could have earth and water in your chart. You could have fire and water in your chart, or they could. But there's definitely this person could be an emperor. This person could be self-employed. This person could be an emperor. Could be a boss of some kind, in charge of people. Okay, okay. Ah. So the Tower is, yeah, you know, this is exactly what I'm feeling as well with the Tower, that there is this anxiety and this worry that, oh my goodness, have I taken too long to make my choice? Have I missed my opportunity? Is what I feel that worry and anxiety is. But with the Tower, it's expecting good things to come. I think, as I said, it's going to be harder. It's going to take longer. Maybe I shouldn't say it's going to be harder than you think it is. It's going to take longer than you think it's going to take for this relationship to come together, that you're working towards, that you're trying to mend or move towards. And that's because there's going to be work involved. There's going to be more work involved than you thought. And because of that, you got the Nine of Pentacles again and the Seven of Cups. Because of that, there is this worry and apprehension because you think that you're not going to get what it is that you want. Now, it looks like you are going to get what you want. But maybe as soon as you let go as well. Okay, Cancer. So if you let go of the energy of trying to build this relationship so badly, or wanting this relationship so badly, if you let go of that energy, that could be what brings it to you, because that could be where there needs to be some communication here. Because we've got the Knight of Swords, which I say is the mini Tower, and we have the Tower. I don't feel that this is a bad situation. I feel that the situation is not being assessed properly. The person you're going towards, the person you're trying to mend the relationship with, may not be so movable, so pliable, so malleable. And so there's more work involved, much more work involved. I mean, you have the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles at the center of the reading, which is beautiful. Really good energy, really strong, solid energy. So it could be a case, and I feel that you need to leave that relationship. I feel that you need to give yourself time as well, probably, Cancer. Yes, you've made your decision and you've moved on from something, and you've taken control in that respect. And the person who you're moving towards can see that. They can see you've done that. But they're not about to dance to your tune. Not just like that. There needs to be some words said first. There needs to be some honesty and some truth that comes in. You may have to prove your intentions. And it's hard to do that when you don't know where you stand. But there has to be consistency, solidarity. There has to be consistency. And with consistency comes trust, understanding. And here, someone's wish gets granted. So it could be that there's a move that needs to take place as well. Like one of you may have to move home. first. One of you may have to move home first. Or some kind of travel of some kind overseas. Maybe you're not moving overseas, but maybe there has to be some kind of travel overseas first as well. Someone could be moving home to move into a home that's cheaper. Moving to a home that's more cost effective for them. Interesting. And then because of that, there is this with all this passion and all this passion and charisma, there's still this unsurety, and this is where this Nine of Swords is coming in. I do feel, Cancer, that this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But I do feel that with all of this, it could be there is some kind of unsurety. There's no surety. Although I do see in the future, but even there we have the Seven of Cups. There's this no guarantees type of energy. There's no guarantee. If this person is an emperor and they are a boss, then they've got a lot to think about, and they've got to... Emperors aren't pushovers. Now, you could well be the Queen of Pentacles energy, Cancer. And I feel that you are, because you're the one who walked away from a situation. Really interesting. Oh, okay. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say, because this could go on for a long time. Oh my goodness, you guys. Sorry, I've just looked at that and realised that you can't see. It's because I'm sitting where I am. You can't see the cards. Okay. So I do feel that there is scope here. The energy feels a bit low just because we have the sun. So we have consistency here. The sun always shines. Consistency. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So consistency is the key here. Consistency. We have the Mystic. Interesting. Consistency is the key here. That's going to give you that surety, that solidarity. You've got to be consistent. Consistently showing how you feel, consistently communicating, the want to, consistently communicating that fact that you have left a emotional situation behind because you want to move to a calmer waters. Because you know that you've got to communicate exactly what's happening. Consistency. We have Cosmic Flower and Discernment. Another two lovely cards. Okay, so let's read the Mystic. And it says, it is time to awaken the sleeping 1414. It's time to awaken the sleeping psychic mystic within. These qualities which you have possessed are reawakening. Trust your intuition. The next time an unusual thought enters your mind or you have a gut feeling about something, pay close attention. What is the thought or feeling trying to tell you? For those who are already aware of their psychic abilities, the Mystic card is here to remind you to use and integrate, sorry, I don't know what I was going to say then, and integrate these abilities more into your everyday life. Pay particular attention to your intuition over the next few days. You will receive important information, so keep a journal and a pen handy. And that is the Mystic. And it is about trusting, although we don't have the High Priestess, consistent communication about you leaving behind some kind of emotional situation, consistent communication about you wanting to build this relationship, consistent communication about there being some kind of emotional confusion. So honesty about your feelings. Honesty about your feelings. So we have number 58, beauty. And it says, oh, no. The oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you, an ability to love and accept yourself more completely than ever before, quite simply because you have grown and there is more divinity awakened in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. Allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. And then we have number 26, guardian of the soul family. And it says, the guidance of this oracle is that relationship healing is taking place. In present relationships unfolding and attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved, all is well. And this is what you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. I'm going to read this again. The oracle, the guidance of this oracle for you is that relationship healing is taking place now. In present relationships unfolding, in attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved, all is well. And that's exactly what this reading is all about. You are leaving behind relationships that didn't serve you with a peaceful heart, with a very peaceful heart. You are attracting the right relationships into your life. And let me just have a look at that again, because it's so true. This is exactly what's going on. And and relationships that are unfolding as well. And you're attracting the right relationships into your life. So you're healing relationships. You're attracting relationships, the right ones, and you're leaving behind the ones that didn't serve. So true. That's exactly what's going on here. And this is why we have that Nine of Swords. Because you're just not sure about how it's all going to work out. Now, I do feel that it's going to work out okay. But, focus on what you're doing for your life. So we have number 20, discernment. And just talk, just communicate, I feel, as well. Discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. I would say communicate with the person who the relationship you're trying to mend or attract. Communicate with that person as to where you are emotionally. So we have number 18, cosmic flower. And it says, cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. And that is cosmic flower. Absolutely beautiful. So you can ask 2 questions. I'm going to do 2 cards, or you can use them as guidance if you so wish. Let's see what we have. You can ask 2 questions, or you can use these cards as guidance. Okay, so 2 cards came out. No, 3 cards came out. First card is Spirit. Spirit says success. Spirit had something else in mind. The second card is forgiveness. And the third card is peaceful resolution. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful remainder of August. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.